the world's largest and most powerful particle accelerator.
Physicists believe that when time began, at the moment of the Big Bang, matter and antimatter were created in equal amounts.
Can we build machines like us?
On its website, CERN posted the following statement: "It is extremely unlikely that black holes will be created at the Large Hadron Collider."
Of the galaxy. We've looked for anti-galaxies. We've looked for anti-planets. We don't see any.
So the way I think about it is that the shadows of these parallel worlds,
The development of microscopic quantum black holes is possible.
the shadows of these parallel worlds overlap with ours. And if we're smart enough, we can dive into them and grab their resources and pull them back into ours.
Don't feel anything at all. But if I did feel, I would feel
Of
happy.
microscopic quantum black holes is possible. Observing such an event would be exciting in terms of our understanding of the universe, but it would also be completely safe.
It is extremely unlikely that black holes will be created at the Large Hadron Collider.
And if we're smart enough, we can dive into them and grab their resources and pull them back into ours.
Have you experienced the Mandela Effect? In this video, we will go over a variety of Mandela effects being discussed online. I understand some people may know all the Mandela effects, but they may be new to other viewers. I do my best to research new information and at least entertain people who may already know the ones mentioned.
Are you not entertained?
We all have embarrassing moments. Help us not have one by subscribing to the channel.
Hey, just started watching your series on Mandela Effect and am enjoying it so far. Wondering if you heard of this one. The painting American Gothic had changed. I recall two old people staring straight ahead, and now the woman looks at her husband and looks way younger now. Do you recall this painting being different?
Great question. When looking at the painting, the woman is looking to her left and does look much younger than the man she is standing next to. While looking through parody artwork, I was able to find this from the show Arthur. Could this be residue? I also remembered a horror film with this as the cover, and the woman did look much older, but she was looking to her left as well. When doing research on the story of the models used for the painting, the woman was the sister of the artist Grant Wood, and the man was his dentist. Also, I would like to point out that in the painting, the woman has straight hair, and in the images I found of his sister, she has curly or wavy hair. Is this a homegrown lie sowing the seeds of deception, or is there truth growing here? Thanks again, Gabriel, for sharing this Mandela Effect, and if you would like to be a part of the Residue crew, then give an update on a covered Mandela Effect, and I will put it in a future video. You can do this by emailing the channel. Also, if you're feeling generous, there is the option to do a super thanks comment now.
I need that money.
Hey, you guys. Oh, my nose!
It's the story of a man named Brady. It's the story. It's the story.
The next Mandela Effect has us listening to the theme song for the Brady Bunch. Many people recall the lyrics being different than they are now.
Here's a story of a man named Brady. On this verse now says, it's a story. Some still swear they hear, here's a story on both verses, but I only hear it's a story on the man named Brady verse. But anyway, I checked all seasons. The kids sing the later seasons, but both say it's a story. In all the seasons, themes in the second verse. At least my ears.
When listening to the theme song, you hear here's in the beginning and it's in the middle. I first checked the Christmas special.
Here's the story. It's a story.
And then the song performed in the films.
Here's the story. It's a story.
I then started looking at covers of the song where I found some that say here's
Here's the story of a man named Brady.
and some that say it's.
It's the story.
It's the story.
And Jamie Foxx, who skips the line completely.
Acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, or AIDS.
Next, I looked up the lyrics, but depending on what site you use, you will get either here's or it's.
Beavis and Butthead had a spoof, and they used his as well. Also, hardly ever watched Brady Bunch unless it showed up on Nick at Night, and I forgot to change the channel. Hadn't watched the original opening theme in a long time. Spoofs probably cause a lot of Mandela effects.
So what is real and what is residue? You decide. What do you recall?
What in the crap?
This next Mandela effect takes us to the world of venti caramel macchiatos with triple shots of espresso lattes, half calf with a squirt of oat milk, Insta moms in yoga pants, screenwriters writing their screenwritings, and Josh Groban CDs.
The summer's done.
AIDS.
For all of you who drink Starbucks coffee, try to visualize the Starbucks logo and think about what is on her head before you click this image.
Many people recall the logo having a crown without the star. The symbol has been reimagined over the years, with the star being added after the first redesign. The siren now shows mostly her upper body with her tail still spread apart.
This is what the Starbucks logo would look like from behind.
The one with the star, but I worked for Starbucks and I still have an apron and all that, so I see it every day. I work at Starbucks too and I never noticed this star. I can see where you're coming from, but the company name is Starbucks. Why wouldn't a star be in the logo? Looking through Starbucks fan art, some seem like the star is just stuck on the picture without the artist knowing about it. Maybe you got onto something, or maybe I'm just high.
Did we hook you with this Mandela effect? And is there something fishy going on here?
And then people are yelling at me because I don't have their orders ready. And they don't know what to do.
Also, if you made it this far, I want to say thank you. I make these videos by myself and they take a lot of time, so I do appreciate you watching. And if you are not yet subscribed, please hang out more often by clicking that red subscribe button for future content. Fasten your seatbelt, we are about to take a ride. Do you remember being frustrated after repeatedly falling off the edge while playing the stage Rainbow Road in Mario Kart and being dropped off onto the track over and over again by Lakitu?
Rainbow Road, Mario Kart 64. I distinctly remember falling off the Rainbow Road all the time as a kid, but now it has rails? It's the only Mario Kart I've ever played, so I can't be remembering any other versions. Did N64 Rainbow Road have rails? Apparently it's 100% guardrails now. The lack of rails was a defining characteristic of every Rainbow Road, but N64 took the cake. Just a railless ribbon flowing through a black void. It was merciless, but it had the most epic theme music. That map was the devil, but couldn't beat the aesthetic. I grew up playing the most difficult track ever, Unparalleled. Now it has bumpers on the entire track. What a joke!
When looking at all of the Mario Kart games, it is a defining feature of every single Rainbow Road on every other game, except N64. Is there any gold at the end of this rainbow? Or are we just spinning our tires? Thank you for watching, and don't forget to send the like button to an alternate universe, and let me know down below if any of these Mandela effects made you question your reality, and could we be living in a simulation?